with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go on EA Sports.
Come on, fellas.
And I got the Colts in this damn league. They just want to give me a first point. He got two at quarterback.
Got the Colts.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Graham. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And the Dolphin first down. Right. Mark 37. Got one.
On first down, here's Breida. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone.
Pick that shit off,
you bring
man.
him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That make no sense, man. How the hell these?
Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Hey, Brown 80. He's tired of cluster. Wait, 89.
Out of his end zone, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 9.
Watch the twist. Check 3.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Load it.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They're going to look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long.
Pick. Come on.
This is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 3rd down here.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh,
and he finds Parker here, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
There you go. By the time you took it off.
Yeah. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
We're not 380.
You're doing the crazy part. This shit.
Delta. 52. Hey. Wahoo.
52, Mike 52. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers.
How you drop that, bro?
And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
90, 180.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers looking deep for Hilton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, And it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 10.
You. 51 the mark, boy. 51.
Yep.
Back to throw now on first down. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 19. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught off a deflection. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump
I
out
just
to a
don't get how
3-0
this
lead.
that game, bro. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally.
Looks like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
It don't add up, man. I know you was feeling like that when you stopped playing Super Bowl.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and
January. Ain't no way.
I'd
have been like,
today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff?
So you didn't think you should have picked none of them balls off, man?
We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
No, what I was saying is,
and we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join.
I don't get it though. I shouldn't have to. If a player, this a video game. It's made for niggas if they good, they supposed to react to their ratings. Because if that ain't, that's the
credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Yeah, so it's programmed for a player if they got a higher rating. That's what I'm saying. They supposed to be good.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta blame the game. But that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna rifle one deep left side and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
I'm getting mad at Bruno. I'm getting mad at the fact why the hell my offense ain't nobody below 88.
The Dolphins
but
at the line ready for
they
their
can't
next
block.
drive. Yeah, it's been very much
That's what I get mad at.
3 drives and just the 3 points.
You mean to tell me
The Colts are gonna get him.
that I can't run the ball with this good ass offensive line I got? I can't run the ball.
So that
There's
complicates
something
things a
wrong
bit
with
here.
it.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at Bruno. It's just I'm mad at the fact that the team ain't performing like they're supposed to. That ain't got nothing to do with him. And that's all I was saying. I was like, man, come on now. You gotta admit, this shit is, man, like, man, I swear to God, they showed a replay, and they showed that shit in slow-mo, right? Devontae Adams was supposed to break left on the corner route. Break right on the post route. His DB broke on the ball before. It's like when I was getting ready to throw it, he already knew I was throwing it. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way in hell he jump in front of Devontae like that. And he at 80-something, Devontae at 99. Bro, you can't tell me.
And that is incomplete.
That shit's supposed to
15
fly.
seconds now. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Man, you ought to see how my defense front is playing for the Colts. They is killing this nigga. But I got superstars on the Bills that can't do shit.
So
that
we've
is
hit
crazy.
halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
I got one superstar on the line, DeForest Buckner, and they is murdering this nigga. But my defensive line, they got superstar bills. None of his linemen got superstar bills.
These two teams as we come back for this second half.
Maybe I need to go put my awareness and play rate
first as the second half gets started.
I wonder should I do that? Should I make all my linemen a 90? Because I should just.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the 2nd and 7. That'll be complete to Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Looking to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
Yep. I don't know. Bruh, it don't seem like it.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Rivers. And the catch made by Hilton. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returnable for Grant. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, that's cool.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
4th down, right?
But he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. He'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Glenn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up.
Let's go.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They go right back to Mack. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
He should have thrown that shit.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Yeah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do
Come
now?
on, man.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Yes, sir.
Middle, but it's incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Picked off.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Here's Marlon Mack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Delta!
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They'll run here with Mack. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up.
Y'all, KD lovers just say that. Everybody love KD say that.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
More people say Chris Paul for the team than Westbrook. Multiple.
Well, Charles, the old saying,
see, you just talking because everybody. Okay, so did you see that? Did you see that little 30-minute piece they had on Chris Paul and how all his teammates say they hate him?
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defense.
Okay, so you obviously you haven't seen the interview. You need to go on YouTube and go on ESPN. You just saying that. I'm talking about people that actually played with him. Oh my God, bro! I'm talking about his teammates.
As the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins,
bro, I was telling you while you were just talking. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and go to Chris Paul. Yes, the people on his team said this. I ain't say this. And I'm telling you, so you won't say I said it. Go on YouTube and type in Chris Paul hated in the locker room. You'll see who said it. I ain't say it. They said it. You just speaking of how you like Chris Paul. Okay. Or you could or it may be that one. I know how they talked about. They hated that nigga in the locker room. He wasn't shit in their locker room. He wasn't no leader. That's what they Jay said. I ain't never played with the man. I don't know. No. No, okay. No, they not. Oh my God. I ain't finna tell you good guys, and you want to move that ass with him.
His track record, he forced his way out of New Orleans. He forced his way from the Clippers. They left on bad terms. It was already said in the locker room, guys didn't like him as a teammate, as a leader.
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? How you talking about, man, get out your feelings, bro. Get out of your feelings. Cause I'm blaming it. Get out of your feelings. Because that's just like me telling you. That's just like me telling you it's Tuesday the 14th and I'm showing you on the calendar and you just won't believe it.